want your version of the
Alright, so I've been extremely supportive of Miguel. Likewise, he's been extremely supportive of me. Anybody who knows me know that I do plays, and Miguel is always involved in the process from start to end. Likewise, I think that a lot of Miguel's business pursuits are really, a lot of them I push him to do a lot of things. If I not push him, I know I would have inspired him a lot. And being around me, Miguel see the type of person that I am. I mean, he's way younger than me, but he sees that I am a go-getter, and he sees that I push a lot to get things done. So we always discuss business ideas. So it's not just gossip and stuff like that. Like, we always discuss business and just moving forward. And what I love about him is that he's always trying new things. Like, I think he probably do too many different things and never complete them. But he's always trying new things. The brownie business came about, and I was supportive. I remember even him doing the branding and everything, and I was a part of the process and all of that. There was this one occasion he was supposed to do an execution, and he asked me in advance. He said he had that to do. Of course, it was no problem for me because I wanted to be there to support him. However, on the night of the event, I think it was the same night that my partner had something to do. I dropped my partner off. I really felt ill. I felt ill the night. I took a pill, and my sister and my partner can attest to it. Like, I took a pill and I fell asleep. When I woke up, I think it was like after 8. I think the event was about 10 or 11. I messaged Miguel after 8 to say, hey, just woke up, I feel groggy. Do you still need me? Because I'm not really feeling that well. Didn't answer the text. I messaged Crystal, who was also working at the event with him, and I messaged her and I said, ask Miguel if I'm still in for come and I feel too good. And her response to me was that Miguel said, don't bother come. He said, don't bother come. So I said, okay. I didn't take that to mean anything. I just did things say, alright, he did busy coming him do makeup and do a lot of different things. I thought he was just busy. Next day, I text Miguel and I was like, I literally said, oh Miguel, I'm so sorry I couldn't make it yesterday. How did it go? I try to ask him, no response. Try calling, no answer. I text, no answer. So I was like, okay, wow. I never think it that serious, to be honest, because on my part, I legitimately couldn't make it. I could have made it, but I wanted to find out from him if it was okay for me not to come, seeing that I not feel good. When I get the response, brother, I said, it's serious. I say 1 week gone, no response, nothing, him not reach out to me. 1 month was when I said, wow, this is really serious. And I honestly didn't feel like reaching out again, because I reached out 3 times and I don't see why all of this called for, but I didn't know that he had a different understanding or misunderstanding as to what happened. So I gave him a month. Mentally, I told myself, I'm giving you 1 month. If you don't respond to me, then this is it. And after the 1 month, in my post, same way, normal, like nothing, I just blocked and deleted him off everything. Because that was my way of saying, okay, I'm going to try to move on, because clearly this friendship don't make no sense. Also, I thought that we were worth more than that. But I just realized the type of person Miguel is, and yeah, it's sad. For some reason, in my head, I knew that we would talk someday. I remember initially, Jerome even reached out to me and asked if you want me to create a space where you can talk, and I told him no several times. I think he asked about 2 times. And I also think I mentioned that I miss Miguel, like Armida mentioned his name sometime. And there are times too where I would talk to like Wayne and I'd be like, I miss Miguel or whatever, and then him is like, him try for create some, and then before him could I even get further, I'm like, no, because it's like a memory of just the type of stubborn person he is. Come back and say, you know what, fuck this don't make no sense. But whenever I got questions about why our friendship ended, I did not genuinely know. I did not know. I was clueless. I had no closure. So in my head, I couldn't say anything because I didn't know what was the reason. So I am like, me I try start questioning everything, me I try fish around to find out if him say nothing to nobody, and I think generally he never know either, so there was nothing to say to anybody. And me can see right now say it was literally just being stubborn and stupid, more on his part than mine. But yeah, nobody can say me ever say nothing about Miguel or me ever say nothing about friendship.
Did you hear Miguel mention that he didn't say anything about it? Did you ever hear that he said anything?
I've heard that he mentioned. I've heard that he did a vlog. I didn't watch his vlogs or anything. I heard that he did a vlog and he said that I was unsupportive, or he said it to somebody that I was unsupportive. And that was all I heard. So in my head I'm like, what the fuck, what more support me need to give me? Like, me not understand, and then me I wonder for the, you know, so I didn't know if it was just more than that incident or it was something else, but that's all I heard that he said. And that to me isn't anything, because that's how he felt. And that's legitimate. But for me, we never have a reason. I never have nothing to say to nobody, because I never know myself.
Miguel, did you do a vlog to talk about Fabian being unsupportive?
Well, I did like a question and answer on my Instagram, which I told them that I was going to do a YouTube video. I got several questions about Fabian and the friendship, and I think I just told them from my point of view the same thing that I said earlier, but that was it. However, I've heard where somebody asked Fabian, where is Miguel, and he asked the person, like, who named so? Like him totally, you know? Like him totally never remember my name, like, yeah, like my dead. You know?
I was busting a Spice, you know what Spice did say, she said, when I'm married, it was her, she said, I never heard of her. I never heard of her.
Yeah,
so how did that make you feel?
I just felt like he was being a bit bitchy, so it just made me annoyed more. So,
I don't think I'm ever bitchy. Like, I think I'm really bitchy, but
it just made me annoyed, and it just made me
but
think that our friendship would never.
How do you respond to people who keep asking this question? You already have things you're unsettled about, and then you have people. It's like you breaking up with somebody, and then everybody will come at you and ask you why or what happened, you know, and you just don't want to say the wrong thing, you don't know what to say. So sometimes instead of just going that route where you bash the person, I've never heard of him. Who are you talking about? You know, that's something I don't know. That was my coping strategy. But deep down, honestly, I felt a void.
Alright, Miguel, sure. I want you to think, you can take the time, I did the same question for both of you. During the period of not talking, one occasion that you wish that Fabian was there, and for Fabian, one occasion that you wish Miguel was there. I know that it could have been several, but I just wanted to share one, and why.
Well, for me, I think it was my birthday trip in Panama, where I knew that if we were friends, we would go on vacation. So I felt that void where I was on my birthday vacation, but I just felt like I was just friendless, and it was just, you know, like you have no substance. It's like we just enjoy it because we can't enjoy it. So I know that in Panama, Fabian would really enjoy it. So if it is that we were friends, we would be in Panama, you know, making memories, enjoying the city, etc. So for me, that was really a point in time where I wish, you know, he was there.
Alright, Fabian, what about you?
Before I answer that question, I just, like, there are times when we weren't speaking and like I would see stuff like him hanging out with other people, and I would get angry, because one, like, I know genuinely him not on a film crowd. It's like genuinely,
Why you say that? Is it a case where you know for a fact that he doesn't like his people?
Some of them yes, and some of them you can just know say on a film crowd, because it's like people where we would have been friends with, I'd be like, oh, I'm my crowd this, and you know see I know your crowd, but I would see them hanging out, going out, and it was just not one set of people, it was different set of people. So I'm like, Miguel said not like being common or whatever, but me see him hang out in so many different circles, and it did really kind of annoy me.
Alright, before you, Miguel raised his eyebrow to that point, so before you even answer about the thing that you have missed him for, Miguel, do you find a problem with what Fabian just shared?
Confused as it relates to a lot of circles, but I guess maybe, you know, you have several people on Instagram and them snap from different angles. I would maybe meet up at the same place and them think I'm a part of the circle, but I tend to keep my circle very small and weird, whereby, you know, people know them space in my life. Them know say we're the best bestie, you know, we're a good friend, you can call me about weed, we can talk about this, but you know, everybody know them space in my life. So as it relates to being in a lot of circles, no, I don't think that is really true, because people have it to say that I behave as if they're better than people, so we're more to find time for them in a somewhat circle, which...
That's Miguel's side of the story. Fabian, back to the question.
Alright, so for me, I can say that like a lot happened that I wish he was a part of. Like one thing that stood out for me was when through the play company we did a very massive show in St. Anne. We did a tour, we did about 3 shows, and there were massive, like 2,000 students in each, and it's like now in hindsight thinking about it, I just picture Miguel being there, and it's like I just imagine how much more fun it could have been, how much more, like him have this thing too to cheer you on without cheering you on. So it would just be like, how much people there, you know, it would have do certain things to just make you feel extra proud. I'd be like, you're not proud, and you know, so I can just imagine him voice, you know, things like that. Also, it would have been probably one of the only occasions that the cast and the crew would have gone and rented a space for, I think, 3 days or 2 nights, 2 nights and 3 days. And just the fact that we were all in one space, he was missing. I mean, we did have fun, but I just imagine how much more fun it would have been just to have him there to share it firsthand. Both the success, both enjoying the moment. I mean, know him like up on trips and go beach and everything there. I mean, I say like if he did it, it would have just been so much more. It probably would have annoyed me, as he always does, but I really, really thought that was one occasion that I think he missed, or I missed him.
Alright, Miguel, hearing what Fabian said, is that something that you wish you were a part of, or you can live without it?
Well, I don't regret not being there, because my ego didn't make me feel good. So I'm not, you know, chat to nobody. I'm not chat to nobody, and I'm a win. Because I'm not chat to nobody. So I never care if I succeed or if people over there flourish, but just don't care about nobody. I don't want to see the successes. I wish him all the best life had to offer. But you see, because we were there from before the production company grew this big, I think it would be good to have everybody experience the different levels and the different enjoyment which comes with the territory of the theater. And if I wasn't there, I know I can't relive it. Maybe COVID now, I would never ever get to see another live show with that big audience. But everything happened for a reason.
Fabian, Miguel would have spoken about Panama. Is that something that you, in hindsight, knowing that he would have wanted you there, is that something that you would have wanted to share?
Yeah, I would, because I think I'm always trying to plan to go overseas, like especially a small island or, you know, somewhere nearby other than Jamaica to vacation. I think it's something that we've discussed for years, and I have not done that yet. And I think Miguel would have pushed me to do that. If it was his birthday, he would have killed up himself and said, go buy a ticket, and I would have done it, just to be there and to share. So yeah, I do wish I would have been a part of that.
Alright, so having expressed on two separate occasions that would have been standout periods for you, both of you not speaking to each other, and expressing how you feel during those periods. Miguel, what is it? What do you take away from this that you think you can work on should you and Fabian ever have an issue in the future? By the way, are you guys friends now? What do you consider this to be?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, would you say Miguel are now friends?
Well, even though we haven't spoken to how we got to this stage, but yes. So I reached out to Miguel. I was going through some situations in my life. It wasn't just one, it was several things, and
So you were the one who reached out to Miguel again?
yes, I was the one. I'm the sad puppy. I felt like I needed somebody genuine. I believe it or not, I don't have many friends. I talk to a lot of people. I socialize a lot. I'm very accommodating. But when it comes to me being hurt and being able to share, I wouldn't say I have people who I can, be open with. And I think Miguel, especially with what he comes with, like that cheerful spirit, that childish spirit, sometimes you just need that in life. Like you just need that one friend who can lift you up when you're that. And sometimes it's not even him not come with no profound encouragement. He doesn't come with a manual or a speech to say rise up above, rise dirty bungle. He doesn't come with any profound speech. He is just a total ass. And for that, sometimes that's all I need, just to laugh. And I remember the day I reached out to him, I just never know what to do with myself no more. I just saw a runway. And I called him, I think I messaged him first on Instagram, unblocked him. And then I messaged him on Instagram and I said,
You didn't block him, man.
He didn't.
No, because
He never get a chance, I will block him first.
because he did block me.
So when he go for black, me, then I will block him first. I will never go for black because of him stay. But I'm glad he didn't, or it wasn't designed that way from Instagram, because I remember reaching out to him and I said, and I'm the last person that you would expect to hear from, but I need a friend and you're the only one who I can think of. And surprisingly, big surprise, because this is so not him. Normally, Miguel is the type to be like, stick to the script. I'm stubborn, I'm bitter, I'm not one afraid, or whatever. I already know, say he's glad, and he would have rubbed it in your face or something, but he didn't go that route this time. He said, where are you? I love you. And then just saying I love you, we know that is not Miguel at all. Like,
So you think maybe the 2 years of you not talking,
Like
actually
Miguel-
it changed?
like that is not Miguel, and then it's just like I love you, and I was like, wow.
Miguel, how did you feel in that moment when I saw that text? Did you think it was a prank?
I felt it coming because Wayne, who is a mutual friend, a mutual close friend of ours, used to tell me that Fabian used to mention my name a lot and how him, dream me at times and him just miss our overall friendship. So I didn't block the idea of us being friends again. However, what did I talk about again? What did I talk about?
How you felt when you saw the text message?
Oh yes. So when I saw the message came in, I literally was on the phone with Wayne and I'm a message Wayne and I said, Wayne, I bet you not believe what just happened now, whatever. And him say, what? I'ma send him a screenshot. I'ma say, look here, and him say, what? So we have a respond. I said, I'ma say, me not respond. Me not respond. I'm gonna care. And Wayne said, message him man, respond to him. I'ma respond. I'ma read the message about 4 times and I'ma start read it in a Fabian tone and it's like I could have read say my hurt and then I just respond to him and say I am home. No, I say
Remember where I live.
no, I say I love you. I am home and then him say can I come by now? And then me and Wayne did up on the phone again and I said, suppose I kill him one come kill me now. I swear to you. Like me I said, suppose I kill him one come kill me now, like he want to get rid of me, him tired and everything and just want to get. Because we not talk for 2 years and then you just want to come on me yard on the first day and I'm going to say to Wayne and Wayne say, shut up man. And wait him there. And then Fabian asked me if I live and him asked me if we live at the same place. And then him come out of the house. When him come in, it's like, I run out the hallway, go down before him come. And like me, I said, I don't know what to expect. So when him come, I pull the grill and run go back in my house and run down the hallway and run go back up. Because like me, I said, alright, calm down. Okay, and then when him come in, I sit down in the chair far over in the living room. And like me watching and then him say, come here. And then, him say, give me a hug and I say, yeah man, because me no hug, me no mushy, me no hug friend and them so there. And him say, give me a hug. And I say, and him say, how are you? And I say, me I look around and I say, it feels so weird like, this is not me. Me would have stick to the script and me not answer, me not want him chat to me no nothing and I would just gel right back, like literally, we never have no time or spend time and talk about, oh, I usually do that first time. It's like we literally, I try catch up the 2 years in the 1 hour we meet. It's like we are try catch up back on the conversation, we are try catch up back on the business side, we are try catch up back on our real life situations, and it's like no. Even though we weren't speaking for 2 years, I felt like the time that we spent so far, I feel like we kind of make up back for the time. It's like I feel like we spend more time now on the phone, we message, we're from Instagram, we're on a call, but we still a message. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like I don't miss out on the time. I don't feel no bad vibes, no bad energy. It's like, it's like you meet back your father when he left you and he get rich and he want to enjoy life now. And you know the vibes there with
That's ridiculous.
nothing to make you unhappy. Yeah, just
So,
straight good vibes.
back to my original question. Are you guys now friends?
We're more than friends. We are here to break the internet tonight. Alright. Well, we are way ahead of friendship now. I think we're more family, like literally, we're way ahead of friendship, way ahead of the little basic conversation. We literally know pain and them something there. We know pain and we're rich. So.
Yeah, as you said, like it feels more than friendship. He feels like he's a part of me in terms of understand me, I understand him. I mean, there's still a lot about him I don't like, but I love him and I have no choice. But yes, we're friends, and the day I went there, it felt like there was no time lost. It never felt awkward for me. It just feel like him look the same. It's like him look the same. It's like him live the same place. It's like I felt like it's like probably the day. This, if we were to cut out the 2 years, it would have been the day after our good times. So like if it's a day where we go out and talk, this felt like the day after. That's the next day. So like it's almost like I have not missed out a thing. I mean, I'm sure he has a lot in his life that I don't know about yet, I want to catch up on yet. But I realize that every conversation we have, he mention either somebody with a date or try date or something comes up that we catch up on within the 2 years. But it felt like there was no time lost. It didn't feel awkward. It still doesn't feel awkward. He spent the entire lockdown here with me, and like we just have fun. We cook. We laugh, we cuss, and that's it. We just know so this is somebody where you can have for a lifetime. It's one of them person where you will know, no matter where he goes in the world, that at some point we're gonna find back each other and we're gonna always have a bond. Because it's genuine. It's genuine.
For you, Miguel, do you think that you explain that your ego and you're difficult, it's difficult for you to sometimes get over or you feel about the situation. Knowing all of that and having the conversation now, do you think that if you should go through a rough patch again, you would have it within you to be the person who reach out and try to mend things?
Yeah, I think I've grown somewhat in the past 2 years. Yes, Fabian. I stop arguing with people. And then something
Him
I'm
stop
start
arguing,
with the encouraging words.
but Miguel is still as petty as they were. He's still as petty as they were. Like, Miguel will see this so, and we walk all the way around the block because he's not going to pass it right there so. And I will just stay there and carry around, wait for the whole day until you pass. I saw him stay. He has
But
his pride.
Miguel, your truth is that you.
My truth is, I have grown, and maybe if I know me wrong, the next time we'll out again.
Maybe.
But
I think Miguel tried to have malice. That's what his thing. Like
No.
him feel like it's an Olympic sport. Well, yeah, me had the long distance malice.
Fabian, the thing that for the last 2 occasions you would have been the one that reached out. Is it that 3 times that strike out, or is it that it's just an endless love?
it's not happening again.
I think it's hard. It's hard because yes, the last long time we didn't talk was because I convinced myself that I did it the last time. And as God is my witness, me did I hope and pray, say him would have come and surprise me. And that's what I wanted to see, growth. I mean, wanted for those. The amount of time I take over phone and I pray to God, say within that 1 month I gave him before I blocked him, that he would have just messaged me. Like I say, him can't, nothing, you can't change one day, nothing. And like, yeah, for me, it's the pettiness, it's just the malice keeping. And then it makes me feel like I am not worth the friendship. So it's like, me, I wonder, is it that easy to just malice somebody who you would have shared so much with years? Like, but how much years is that now? 2011 from now? That 10 years? Literally 10 years or probably more.
Hafiza.
I would have said a lot. But this you have no more. So think about like a radio ad. You have no more than 30 seconds to say something nice to each other.
Alright, so Fabian, I just want you to know that I really appreciate you as a friend and as a family member. Life is not the same without you, and I love you deep. And I wish for you all the best in your future endeavors. And I don't take our friendship light, and I never regret the day I met you.
Alright, Fabian, your 30 seconds begin now.
Okay, I appreciate the growth that I've seen as your friend, as a business person, and as a go-getter. I admire a lot about you, and I love your ability to move on regardless of everything in life. Like, no matter what, I can say that you have just made the step to move forward, and you make light of almost every situation. Like, if something bad happens, you'll be like, the minor crosses, you know. So I appreciate that. But thank you for being you, and I appreciate you, and I know that wherever life takes us, it will be together, and that we will also have the best of success in everything.
Alright, so that's it. That's Fabian Truth, and that's Miguel Truth.
And I guess that's our truth.
So let the chips fall where they may. And I'm going to now do something that Miguel did not sign up for. I want you guys to close out this video by hugging.
Down there, prank though.
This is hard. Maybe this is a prank.
No.
I don't think people believe me, you know. Alright.
Family. And me say family. Me love me family, them do me heart.